Well, good morning. Today is Monday, July 2nd. Today is my anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Jim already got me flowers. He always gets me, well, he gives me one red rose. And he gets Christy a yellow rose. But anyway, and you know I don't vlog on Sundays. But yesterday was Kimberly's birthday, and so I didn't get to sing to her because I don't vlog. But you know what? That doesn't mean she doesn't get a song. Happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday, Kimberly. That's not the right way to sing it though. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, a day late, because her birthday was really July 1st, Kimberly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you had a great day, even though I'm a day late and $1 short. I didn't walk again this morning. I woke up at 8:30, but at 8:30 it was 88 degrees. And I thought, that is too hot for me. So I did not go for a walk. So instead I went out and watered all my flowers, and then I deadheaded them, you know, because I want them to rebloom. And then I did a little bit of weeding. I have a load of laundry in the washer and a load of laundry in the dryer now. And I got things to do to keep me busy. I had a I had a bad day yesterday. I really did. I had some Suzy Q's, and I had a payday. We went to Jimmy John's. I had a Jimmy John's. You know what? And I offset it by having my 2-point chili, because I did make my chili. I put it in the freezer. So I had a bowl of chili for 2 points, but then I had that high point Jimmy John's Italian sub. And then I did have 2 Pepsis with it. So I don't know, you know, it's like I'm defeating myself. I think in my mind I thought, well, you're going to weigh yourself for 3 weeks, so, you know, you can do that. No, you can't. No. So I'm back on track today. I'm going to eat healthy all week. I've already figured out how I'm going to pack for my trip. And I'm going to take my cooler and see how much I can fit in it right now. Because I'd like to bring a smaller cooler. You know, my car's not that big. And the designated bring everything else, all the other crap. I got the wraps, and I got the chairs, and, you know, all that. Because, you know, Sandy, you're just you and Alyssa in your car. Well, anyway, I'm going to fill up my car. I'm going to see how I can do. And I want to pack my little cooler. And then what else I got to do? Oh, I'm not going that way. Where do you think you're going? We got to go pay the water bill. We got to pay the water bill first, which is this way. I'm so used to going that way. We got to pay the water bill. And then I got to go to the dollar store. Well, actually, I'm going to the Five Below, because I have to get... I can't find my little soap dish that I keep my soap in, and my little, you know, like the shampoos and stuff. So I got to buy some of those. And then I'm going to go to Penny's, because I bought Sophia like 3 or 4 bathing suits so she could pick out which one she wanted. So I got to bring the bathing suit back to get my money back. And then I ordered the last 2 books of the series, and they're at the library, and I got a notice that they're in. So I want to pick those up so I can bring them on my vacation so I can finish reading them. And then what else we got to do? Jim and I are going to go out to dinner. It's my turn to pick. And I really don't know what I want. And I'd rather just save my money for my vacation. But you got to go out on your anniversary. So, I don't know. He wants to go to the Olive Garden, which I don't really want to go to. But then he wants to also go to this place called Boston's, which is like a hamburger bar, which I could do that. That doesn't seem too bad. Oh, this reminds me of a story on this little road. Somebody put a sign, because it's a residential area, but it's got yellow no passing strips down the middle. And it's kind of like, on that side of the light, the speed limit is 50. But on this side of the light, when you got onto it, there was a sign for 25 miles an hour. And somebody was driving, and they were going over 25 miles an hour, and the policeman had seen the sign that said 25 miles an hour, and they pulled him over and gave him a ticket for 30 over, because he was going 55. And he fought the ticket, and he did some research, and he found out that somebody had bought a sign 2 signs, one for either end of the thing, for 25 miles an hour because they didn't like the people were going so fast down their road. And they posted it themselves, even though the legal speed limit was 50. So he only got a ticket for 5 over. And then they dismissed it because he did all that research. And then they went and they pulled the signs down. And they never found out who put it up. So now it's back to 50. Just, I don't know. I thought it was kind of ingenious, really, that somebody would, you know, because you see all these signs, you know, children play here and all that, which I understand. If you're going too fast, you know, you really need to slow down. But if not, if it's the legal speed limit, as long as you're doing the legal speed limit, and if you didn't want to live on such a fast street, then don't move on a fast street. I'm gonna have for breakfast. I know I'm gonna have my berries. It's a gimme. But I think I'm gonna have a bagel with just one of those. I love those Laughing Cow cheeses because they're only 1 point, and you smother it on, you smear it on, and it feels like you're a dessert. It feels so good. And then I might have a couple pieces of bacon. But I'm trying to keep it low because I know I'm going to go out to eat. I'm going to drink a lot of water today. And, okay, this is another pet peeve I have. This is a pet peeve. Why is it that if you're like 11, 12, 13 years old, you can't get in the car and drive it down the street? But you can get on these little dirt bikes and drive this highway like you're a car, and you don't get pulled over. I don't get it. Explain it to me, because I don't get it. They're going to get hurt because they're not a car, and they're only 11, 12 years old, and they're driving on the highway, like, not the highway, but the street, like they think they're a car, and the police never pull them over. Boy, I sound like a grump today, don't I? Grumpy Sandy. And I'm not. I'm in a good mood. But I sound like a grump because I had something else to talk about. And it would sound like I'm grumpy, but I'm not, because I love it. I absolutely love it. But and our neighborhood watch thing on Facebook, people are complaining about all the fireworks. I told you, in this neighborhood, they start like the 3rd week. Well, actually, they start Memorial Day, and they go through right to August, shooting off fireworks. And there's an ordinance that the police department put on Facebook that you're only allowed to shoot them off the day before and the day of the holiday. Otherwise, you're going to be ticketed. And all the funny comments all below. Woo, we're shaking in our boots. Oh, we're quaking. Because they don't enforce that. And it's, you know, really obvious who's shooting them off, so the police could find out. But, you know, another thing, if you don't like the fireworks, then when you moved in this neighborhood, you should have figured out the 2nd year that this is like a tradition. Anyway, actually, I'm in a pretty good mood. Even though I was bad, I was good on Saturday. I really was good on Saturday. Not so good yesterday. But I'm back on track, and I know I'm going to do good on vacation, or I'm going to do well on vacation, because I've already planned out my menu. I know what I'm going to have. I've already informed my sisters, who I'm sharing the cottage with, that the only dinner I'm going to make is on Saturday. I'm going to make spaghetti, and one morning I'll make pancakes, and then I'm on my vacation. I'm not cooking. I'm just cooking for myself. So I've made my soups. And then I'm going to grill up my taco meat so I can make a taco one day. I'm going to bring some chicken so I can bake a piece of chicken. And I'm going to measure out my oatmeal and that, so I'll just have it, so I don't have to bring the whole containers and stuff, just enough to get me. Just little old me. Well, not so little, but littler old me. And take care of all that good stuff. I was almost having a little panic mode there. I was looking and I thought, well, you're not recording. Okay, Anita, that's something you do. That's also something James does from Kate and James. And it's something Sandy does too, quite a bit. But I didn't do it this time. I thought I did, but I didn't. I thought I knew you. What movie's that from? I thought I knew you. And that's about it. We have arrived at our destination. I'm gonna pay my water bill. And then get on with the rest of my stuff. So you will not see me again now until breakfast. And there's nobody in the parking lot, so hopefully that doesn't mean they're closed, because I need to pay this bill. I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. Okay, back at it. I'm going to be eating healthy today. I've already looked at the menu and I'm going to have a grilled chicken with a side salad and a glass of iced tea. And I think that I'm going to ask the vegetables too. I think the vegetable of the day, but usually it's broccoli. Okay, we're going to start our day like I always do with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, I cannot change yesterday, but I can change today. So 24 smart points, it's a 7-point meal. 0 for my tea, my water, my egg, my berries, banana, and grapefruit. 3 points for my half of a Lender's bagel. 1 point for my Laughing Cow cheese, and 3 points for my 4 slices of center cut bacon. It's a 7-point meal. I have 17 points left for my dinner. And I am going to choose wisely. Well, we're back from our anniversary dinner. It was very nice. I tried to look on the app to figure out what I was going to have because we didn't go where we were originally planning on going. He really wanted to go to the Olive Garden, so that's where we ended up going. And I was trying to watch my points. Not that I'm a calorie counter, because I'm not a calorie counter, but I couldn't find anything on the menu in the app for the Olive Garden that I wanted to order. So I ordered what's called a chicken margarita. And it was only 390 calories, so I figured that had to have been low in points because the calories weren't really that high. But it was 2 grilled chicken breasts with pesto sauce on it and sun-dried tomatoes, and it came with grilled Parmesan crusted zucchini grilled. And then I had a glass of iced tea. That's what it was, 390 calories for the grilled chicken with the Parmesan crusted grilled zucchini. So then I figured that had to have been low in points then. And then I had a bowl of pasta visual, which is 2 points. And then I had iced tea, which is 0, and water, which is 0. And then we did have some stuffed mushrooms. I don't know how many points that was or were. And I did have 2 breadsticks. So I'm pretty sure that I had my 17 points is the point I'm trying to make. But I feel pretty proud. I mean, I ate out. I had a good meal. I didn't really go too crazy with my points, and I stayed on track for the day. I didn't show you, but just before we went, because Jim didn't get home till after 7, I did have 2 pretzel rods for 2 points. So I might have been a little bit over my points, but I think I did pretty good, considering it was a special occasion. But I did order wisely. And I'm glad I did. And it came with 2 chicken breasts, and I only ate 1. So I have 1 left over, and I'm going to have that on a salad tomorrow night for my dinner. So that's about it for tonight. I'm going to close out this video now and finish my book. And I think I'm going to watch a little bit of TV. So I'll see you guys in the morning.